How are you?
Oh my goodness, it's so nice to see you. It's been a while.
I dressed up for you.
You look fabulous. You always do.
Oh, thank you. You too. How you been?
I'm okay. I feel like having this daily show has given me something to, get excited about and focus on, which has been a really good distraction.
That's good. Yeah, you know what? Working still at CP24, it's a good distraction. I do the weather, so I pull out the earpiece sometimes just to kind of bring it back in. But it's good to still responsibly be able to go to and from work, and it's keeping me a little sane.
So you have to tell me what's going on with the weather today.
Oh my gosh. I always say spring is a swing season. It has so many personalities, has many different faces. Some days it's snowing. Did you see yesterday?
Yes. Yes. It was snowing today here in Whitby.
Okay, so that's lake effect activity. That's why. So you're right near the 401. You're right near Lake Ontario. So you get a little bit of those gusts that come off the lake, and because the air is a little bit cold on top and the bodies of water are a little bit warmer. So when you put those together, you get those lake effect blast, if you will.
Look at this. We got our weather girl. Okay. Welcome everyone to Together We Rise, uplifting conversations for challenging times. This is where we bring on an inspiring guest at 1 p.m. Eastern Time daily, and we love to have conversations that uplift the spirits. And today's guest is that girl in spades, and I can't wait to chat with her. So before I introduce our guest, I want to shout out and thank our sponsor, First Session. First Session's an online platform that makes it easy to find and connect with a mental health professional. COVID-19 is tough. People are struggling. And if you would like to speak with a therapist, you can do so all online on First Session's platform. Watch videos with their top therapists, pick which one feels like the right fit for you, reach out to them, and all therapy can be done online. And in light of COVID-19, some of the therapists are even offering discounted rates. Thank you, First Session. All right. I want to take a moment and introduce our guest. Patricia Jaggernauth is an Emmy and Canadian award-winning television and web show host who has been a weather specialist and remote reporter for CP24. That's where we see her. Toronto's Breaking News, as well as the host of the Patricia J Show. She also founded a fashion line called PJ GLAMGIRL. She always brings the glam, and has been the national spokesperson for Arrive, Alive, Drive, Sober. And that's just the beginning. Welcome, Patricia. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you, Katie. It's like girl talk empowerment all over again, right?
I know. We have some great connections, and this is probably strange. Like, you're usually the one conducting the interviews, and I've been honored to be interviewed by you several times over the years.
We've had so much fun. I've been there pretty much from the beginning with you. I remember the biggest one that I hold in my heart was when we were in Scarborough, and all the surrounding high schools came there, and I was like, wait a minute, this is so nostalgic. It feels like a movement that wasn't created when I was that age, but it was something that I was part of now. And I thank you for even having that, bringing that, all the people together. It was such a positive vibe, and it doesn't have to end. Let's keep going. Girl talk empowerment all day, all night.
Yes. And you were our host that day, as well as
so
like doing live reporting for CP24. You're always wearing so many hats. So thank you. And I can't wait to hear a little bit more about some of your tips for getting through COVID. So to kick us off, how has COVID-19 changed your life or altered sort of like the television side of what you're doing?
Right. So for me, it's altered it. It's actually kind of amped it up. You know what I mean? So more than ever in the newsroom, it's about spreading the positive joy, spreading the positive cheer. And just like you, Katie, we're happy-go-lucky girls, so it's already a natural thing. I don't ever feel like I have to put anything on. It's just, I feel like with COVID-19, I'm able to even more so showcase who I am. And we have a segment at nighttime around 10:50 p.m. every single night. It's called Video of the Night. And it's my moment with my producers to kind of pull the good stories that have happened online across the world and kind of help co-produce the segment, and then sit on the couch with my co-anchor Courtney Hills and just share that, plus the forecast, of course, but share that positive story. And it's so fun actually surfing the web, surfing online, and seeing that there actually is so much positive coming out of this, where the coming together of people like never before is really what is warming my heart the most, where you think that you know, we say love thy neighbor, but people are actually now introducing themselves to their neighbors, loving their neighbors, rejoicing with their neighbors, of course, 6 feet apart. And that's been the greatest thing, Katie, just being able to continue to be me on even a higher level. And it's just natural because it's not an act. I'm just like being happy.
No, and you're absolutely right, because one of the things when I kind of decided to reach out to you, you know, years back, I'm like, who is this girl? Like, she is there. Your smile just like brightens the whole screen. And it's always like a very authentic, like, I'm just happy to be alive and here and communicating with people. And I love that. So for people tuning in, what are some of your tips and what are some of the ways that you kind of create a sense of peace and joy within your own life?
Well, that's such a great question. Well, some of my tips would be just living as your authentic self. No matter who tries to dull your shine, brush your shoulders off, girls and guys. Just don't worry about other people, because honestly, in the journey, especially on television, you have people who will love to hate you or love to love you. Even if you're this positive vessel of sunshine. And in the beginning, people would be like, oh, you can't be that happy all the time. And it was like that throughout my entire life. But I am this girl. So I tap into that. I channel that. I live my authentic self. And that's all you got. You know, you come to this life by yourself. You leave by yourself. And the best relationship and the longest relationship you have while you're here is with yourself. So you have to, you know what I'm saying? So you have to really strengthen that bond within yourself. And what I found in COVID-19 is I'm actually loving myself even more and connecting with myself inside, outside, all around, girl, and just loving me for me. That's it, unapologetically.
I love that. And fashion, I feel like for you especially, like it is an expression of oneself, but I feel like you're always rocking different fashion forward looks that just look like they echo that joy. What role do you think like fashion and beauty plays, especially for the females out there who are tuning in when we're stuck at home, we're in quarantine? Like, is it still important to like get dressed up from time to time and have some fun with that?
Yeah, because, you know, even right before today, I was excited about this like for 2-3 days and just, what am I going to wear for Katie? I haven't seen her in so long. I got to pop on that extra glam. What colors do I want? Because the exterior color can help to kind of showcase the interior color. And I think I'm yellow inside all the time. Bright, joy. So I was pulling for yellow, but I was like, okay, some's in the dry cleaner, which is closed. And, and I said, you know, I know your girl talk, so I went for pink. Pink is your theme color, and pink is PJ GLAMGIRL. And I went for what I felt connected the two of us and what I felt would exemplify Patricia today. And I feel it's very important to continue to dress up. Don't lose yourself in COVID-19. Remember, continue to tap into you and come out even a bigger winner. Come out being like, whoa, girl, quarantine did you good. Yes, you might put on a few pounds. It's okay. It's love weight. You know what? That's the one thing here. I'm like cooking all the time. And I'm actually loving getting on the stove and fattening up my fiance.
Nice.
Me a little bit.
What are you making?
What aren't we making? Everything. Tacos on Taco Tuesday.
Oh, yeah.
We're doing, what did I do last night? I did a veggie burger with a brioche bun.
Oh.
Girl, it was good.
Elevated.
Just elevating it. Like, I don't even want to go to a burger joint anymore. Come to my joint, people. You're invited.
One more thing to add to your resume.
Oh gosh, I'm tired. I'm just kidding. But I did a turkey lasagna the other day. It was really, really nice. Yes, I'm doing, like, you know, the easy stuff is making pasta. That's what that creeps up on you too. The weight creeps up when you eat a lot of pasta, but it's so good. And I'm doing like mixed drinks too, like not too much alcohol, but especially with my avocation with Arrive Live Drive Sober, and I would never drink and drive, and I continue to push that message. But having fun still, you have to remember to have fun, and food is also fun. It's nutrients, but it's fun too.
Absolutely. And as somebody who's always on the pulse of what's happening in the news, and that's a big part of your job, is knowing what's going on in the world. How do you structure your day to kind of create some balance where you have time like away from your screens as well?
That's a big question. That's an important question, because as journalists, you almost feel like when we're not in front of your screen, we're still in front of a screen, whether it be a computer screen, an iPad, or we're doing some searching on our cell phones. Your cell phone becomes your third arm, especially in this time. And I try not to watch before I go into CP24 because it's easy to just turn the TV on, see what's going on. I will definitely just check the forecast, make sure the predictions are right. And I like to do like my weather research on the drive in. My fiance always drives me, so it kind of allows me to pull back a bit. But we have connections with friends across the world, and we have to make sure everyone is okay. So I try to do it when I'm not at work by connecting with others across the world, because it's heavy stuff. And we know some people who have been affected or been close to people who've been affected. And this time last year, Katie, I don't know, I don't think I told you, I was really sick. I was in the ICU.
Oh my gosh.
At St. Joseph's Hospital, which just had an outbreak with some COVID-19 cases. And it's just right around the corner from me. And they didn't know what I had.
Oh my goodness.
It was crazy. I came from traveling. I came back home to Toronto. I got a bug. No one knew what it was. I lost like 30 pounds, like so fast. I couldn't breathe. My lungs were filled with fluid.
That's why you were off. That's why you were off CP24 for that period.
Yeah, for 3 months. I wasn't at work.
Wow.
Yeah. And I was in the hospital for, it was 6 days, in the ICU for like 2 days, being tested for everything under the sun. And they just said I had pneumonia. And so I know what people are really going through at this time. It is so important to keep the joy and keep the positivity. Even if you contract this virus, try your best to stay positive, because that negativity it's like a cancer. It pulls you down. So you've got to just find the joy in everything. And when I was in the ICU, I was making the nurses laugh. I was doing the forecast. I don't even know what it is. I haven't been at CP24 for 3 months, but like, just like you're smiling right there. And it's so nice to see you smile too, but finding the joy in anything and everything. You know what I mean?
That's powerful, honestly. And I didn't know the full extent of what you went through, but just even hearing that, it's like, I feel like those moments where you're forced to pause. You're forced to stop like the busyness of life. It just changes your mindset. And you've already maybe had those thoughts and positivity, but I'm guessing that you came back with a little bit of a changed mindset.
Girl, I came back stronger than ever. The real Jaggernauth is in the building. But I love that you say that. See, you get it, Katie. I think it was a moment where it was like, Patricia, you need to calm down. You have 50 hats. Let's cut those hats in half. Let's just wear 25 and let's focus. Let's try to do this a little bit more, instead of just like so all over the place. Like, cause I have passion for a lot of things. And like with my fiance now, we also have a construction company. We call it PJ Construction.
No way.
But you know what?
PJ's like coming across the globe, everybody. She's everywhere.
And you can be too. You can be too. Who's stopping you? Who? The boss of your life? Well, that's you. So only you can stop you, right? And so what I found in this time is, one, you must take care of your health, because your wealth is in your health. If you don't have your health, you really don't have anything else. Truly, like, what will you have if you don't have your health? And then two is, it's okay to share some of the responsibilities. Believe in your team and build a team, and give people, like, pay people what they deserve so they can then turn out and give you the best result and put their 100% forward. You know what I mean? Just think about how you would like to be treated and treat others that way, and you will be winning. Oh, yeah.
I love that. That's some great inspiration right there. And for those of you just tuning in, having a great chat with Patricia Jaggernauth, and this is all being recorded. So if you missed any part, we're going to have it posted on my page at Katie Zeppieri, and you can go back and catch up with what you missed. And so we try and keep these to like a power conversation, and we love to finish our chat with a lightning round of 10 quick questions to get to know our host better. And first off, Patricia, what makes you a good person to be quarantined with?
Okay, we talked about the food, right? So a good person to be quarantined with is me. If you want to gain an extra 10 or 15 pounds in quarantine, some good weight, and you'll be healthy with me. So come on over. I'll make sure you're fed well.
It's delicious, and then it's worth it, right? So
absolutely.
On the flip side, and maybe we already know the answer to this, what could potentially make you a not so good person to be quarantined with?
Coming over and eating all this food that I've been making. Of course, you might gain a little bit of weight, but it'll be happy weight, it'll be joyful weight, and it'll be weight that we reminisce on as we get on the gym, get on that CrossFit. I just got myself an elliptical, so as we start burning it off, we'll have that memory of just how we got through it. You know what I mean?
Favorite quote to keep you motivated?
Oh, the one from Nelson Mandela. It's never impossible until it's done. Boom.
Yes.
Oh, I have
Yep.
one more. Can I share one more?
Yes.
Never let anyone dull your sparkle. I love that one.
It's very relevant to what we've been discussing too, so that's great. How about your go-to pump-up song?
Oh, I really love anything Spanish. I love Maluma. I love Vito Blanco. He's Canadian. I love, there's so many. I just like love to feel the vibes. It like comes into my soul and it just makes me, it gets me going for the day. You know what I mean? Latin is love, and I love that.
I like that.
Yeah.
How about your current at-home workout?
The elliptical. So I ended up getting one because we live in a condo and obviously all the facilities are closed, but I want to keep going, right? And we also do a lot of walks. I live near the lakeshore. We walk all around here, socially distancing, of course, and only as a couple. We don't try to bring anyone else with us because we want to continue to spread that message of make sure we physical and social distance. So I love going for fresh walks and I love jumping on the elliptical.
How about your go-to healthy snack?
Is Ferrero Rocher healthy?
I love Ferrero Rocher.
Oh my God, girl.
Let's be real.
Let's be real. Like, come on. I love Nutella. I love chocolate. Oh my goodness. But you know what, Katie? I'll be honest. I love clementines. They give you that nice burst of moisture. Nice moisture. Really? I said that. Nice burst of clementine.
Are you speaking moistly? Are you speaking moistly, Patricia?
I'm speaking moistly, girl. Cheers to that. And I love some juicy grapes. Good grapes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Lots of moist things. Okay.
Everything moist.
That remix song of the Prime Minister, like, I love the internet.
Me too. I love the internet. I was like, why is hashtag speaking moistly trending? What happened? And I pulled it up. I was like, really? That's why I love you, Justin Trudeau. Come on now. Come on.
How about a book recommendation?
The Michelle Obama memoir.
Yes.
I cracked it open. I read the first couple of chapters, but I haven't dove too deep in yet because I'm doing all these other things. But COVID-19 is making me pause and allowing me to crack open that book and get in. And I love that she's talking to the reader. She's talking to you. So Michelle Obama.
Yeah, that's a personal, heartfelt, really, really good book.
Yeah,
love that one.
Me too.
How about Netflix show?
Oh, girl. We are dying for Money Heist right now. Money Heist. Have you watched it?
No.
You need to get on it. There's 4 full seasons. Season 5 is coming out. No, I'm not one of the characters, but it's so good. Don't get any ideas out there, guys, during COVID-19 with this Money Heist. But it's so good. Also, Ozark. So good. It really gets in here.
I started episode 1 and it got me on episode 1. So we're gonna dive right into that. Those are some great recommendations.
Really good.
Money Heist.
They'll get your mind going. You'll get all kinds of ideas.
Any new skill or hobby that you've been wanting to try and now maybe that you're spending a bit more time at home, you're going to develop a little further?
Yes. So Katie, just like you, we're kind of like the boss of our own world, right? And at CP24, though I've been there for 9 years, I'm still a freelancer. So with doing the Patricia J Show, it's something that I did by myself. PJ 11 Entertainment, our production company. So now I'm like, what can I do to take it the next step? How can I raise the bar in the world of what we do? Podcasting. So yeah.
Oh,
so we're setting it all up, and yeah, we've made the investments in what we need, all the equipment and everything, and that'll be coming to you very soon.
That's like the next step, with everything that you're doing. So that's really exciting. I look forward to that.
Thank you. I'll let you know. Don't worry, girl.
Yes. And lastly, and this kind of ties to that, where can people connect with you outside of today's live?
Yeah, so make sure you guys stay tuned right here on Instagram. Insta is like the go-to thing, right? So I'm Patricia_J. Also, if you'd like to see or be inspired by my career, because I've been doing this for quite a time, people. PatriciaJTV.com. I'm also working in the United States. I have my US visa. I'm obviously here now, so I'm very thankful to be Canadian and be at home. But while I'm at home, you can watch me on CP24, mostly on the weekends with your weekend flow, where I feel like I'm in your homes because the messages I get from you all, are you kidding me? You try to make a girl cry all the time? Really?
You're getting so much love in the comments too.
Oh, I'm going to go back and read everything. Thank you, everyone. That's so nice. Love you guys so much.
Patricia, this is amazing. You're amazing. I love that we've been able to connect and see each other at different parts of our journeys, and can't wait to see what's next for you. So thanks for being here.
And thank you. And I'm so proud of you. Girl Talk Empowerment, Katie. Keep doing what you do, my girl. Keep in touch.
Amazing. Thank you. And thank you to everyone for tuning in. This was Together We Rise. I'll be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with another inspiring guest. Take care, guys. We're going to make it to the other side of COVID-19.
Yes, we are. Lots of love. Mwah!
Bye.